Hello and good morning. In this video, me and my friend from group 1 will discuss about what should government do for education in Indonesia. And first, my friend Dimas Wira Putra, Aminah Cutari Zahra, and Noor Fitriani Rahma Zaidir will tell us about how important education for Indonesia and how the steps for improve the education in Indonesia.
In my humble opinion, education is one of the rights of all citizens, all the people in a country, and it's government obligation to provide them. Education is very important. It's not only tell us about mitochondria or something like that. It's supposed to teach us about how to do tax, how to find a job, or how to build a healthy family. Because as you can see right now, these are the source of our problem in this country. To make it simple, analogically, government is a parent and their citizen is a kids. A parent need to teach their kid how to behave if they don't want them to be a brat. That's my opinion.
Education system is one of the keys to create superior and quality human research in a country, for example Indonesia, so that they can compete in work life. I think Indonesian government has been trying every year to renew and improve the education system in Indonesia. But to be more optimal, I suggest solution for education in Indonesia. The first, education should focus on the potential of different students rather than equating each student academic ability. It is the potential difference that must be developed so that they have the skill according to their ability and they learn because they feel the need is not because of coercion. So, educational indicators are just not academic grade. Second, equitable distribution of education building and access to education service. Development of educational facility and infrastructure as the main tool is very important so that education can run according to purpose and the community can receive education properly. Third, the improvement of teacher skill become a professional teaching. Teacher as the front guard to educate the nation life need more attention from the government. For example, providing periodic training so their teacher ability will always be updated to follow development of technology. When the government and the community can collaborate well in building education system in Indonesian well, I'm sure education will be able to grow well and produce competent relation. Thank you.
There are still many disadvantaged areas which are still very poorly educated. In addition, there are also many elementary schools that are in a heavily damaged condition which causes children of primary education age to not feel comfortable in the learning process. The government should pay more attention to the education system in this era because currently undesirable things can happen due to any influence. Efforts that must be done by government such as increasing the education budget, the management of education management, freeing schools from business atmosphere, improving the curriculum, the existence of religious education, the existence of education that trains critical awareness, the existence of education that trains mentally, the empowerment of teachers, improving the welfare of teachers and expanding and equiting all people so that they can get proper education.
According to my friends Dimas and Tari's opinions, we can conclude that education is the very important things. My friends Dimas says that the education is very important and his analogies the education like a parent of our children. And my friend Tari says that a few things to improve the education in Indonesia, like equitable distribution of education services, and education should focus on the potential of the student. Then there are my friend Mega Rachmasari and Tia Dwipitasari will tell us about their opinion about what should government do to education in Indonesia in this COVID-19 disaster.
Hi, I'm Rachmasari. In here, I want to give you information how the government do on education sector in Indonesia of this cycle of the coronavirus. COVID-19 of the coronavirus that surrounds Indonesia seems to be incomplete. Its massive, relatively rapid spread is disconcerting people. Everyone was forced to stay indoors in order to break the chain of COVID-19 contagion. The mob agendas were eliminated because COVID-19 was also the term work from home to be popular. This COVID-19 has a serious impact in education sector in Indonesia. Here are some of the policies in the educational world taken by the government in the 2020 cycle of the coronavirus. First, online study for children in the growing coronavirus spread getting provincial authorities quick to act. Partly the solution is to replace schooling with online or familiar class online. Second, online lectures for most universities in Indonesia have already applied long wage or online classes in action the spread of the coronavirus. And during online study, students and teachers are asked to do an online learning activity using online apps such as a conference, video apps, and then email, and then online social media. Third, the 2020 national exam was eliminated by the government because such a measure are taken as part of the COVID-19 pandemic response system in order to prioritize the safety and health of people.
Since the current of the COVID-19 pandemic, which is increasingly widespread and taking new victims, make the government have to make decisions, especially decisions relating to education in Indonesia. The government took the decision to break the chains of distribution of COVID-19 increasingly widespread. Some of the government decisions that dismiss all schools and colleges in Indonesia and for UNBK were also absoluted. So that this government's decision has a serious impact on students of school and students of university as well. The process of education and learning is done at home through online learning or online lectures, which in my opinion is very effective because there are subjects that are difficult to understand if not explained face to face. Other than that, the internet connection problem is often poor, making the connectivity of online learning is disrupted. So to deal with this problem, namely by it is better for the teaching team to quickly adjust and look for new ideas or new system in explaining material that makes it easy for students to be able to quickly understand the material.
According to my friends Mega and Tia's opinions, we can conclude there are a few things that should government do to the education in Indonesia in this COVID-19 disaster. First, do the online studies to avoid the spread of coronavirus. And two, eliminated the 2000 national exam. But these steps have some obstacle. According to my friends Tias say, there are a few things that can be obstacle, like difficult to understand the material if the student must learn to the online class and others.